should I avoid the, and it's in quotes, contribute for us websites, even if their traffic history is consistent and they have no penalties? They say I always hear about avoiding these types of websites to get backlinks from, but if their traffic history looks good, they haven't been penalized, do I really need to avoid them?
No, you don't. Again, it's not just about their penalties. Take a look at things like domain authority, right? I mean, there's a good idea to look at domain authority. If you have like the Moz toolbar, you can see like any kind of bad links they may have. If you have other tools, you can run them like SEMrush or Ahrefs. You can see if they have a lot of toxic links pointing at them. Take a look at the content though. Like, don't just submit. Look at the content that they're publishing of other people's stuff. Is it valuable? Is it got lots of great information on lots of different topics? Is it topically related to your business? If it's a general site that's about everything, it's not going to be as valuable as something that's kind of more topically related to what you do or what industry that you're in. So go back to the dog trainer. Is it about training? Is it about pet training? Is it about pets? Is it about animals? What's it about? Is it at least topically related? You can have a better shot at that. Yeah, it's perfectly okay. I mean, if somebody will link to you, and again, it doesn't necessarily like, are they all do follow links or are they all no follow links? Google wants and expects your site to have no follow links. Expect it, because too many sites out there don't have do follow links, right? No, they're all majority are no follow. They're not passing any juice. So you're not getting penalized if there's no juice being sent. And as long as the site is not sort of a red flag site, foreign site, that's got junk stuff on it, that has 25 other versions of that same site in different places, or different domain names, as long as the site's been around for a little while and, they seem to be doing things properly, and they don't have a lot of spam coming from them as far as like, getting links from other sites that are spammy sites. Their domain authority or trust factors are good and things like Majestic and so on. Take a look at who links to them. You're fine, man. I mean, the idea is to find places that have value. Find places within your geographic area, within your topicality. And by geographic area, I mean, if you serve Tampa, somewhere in the Tampa Bay area, somewhere in Florida, that's geographically close by, close enough. Topically, go through anything that could have some topical relationship to who you are and what you do. And those are going to be okay links to have. So yeah, I wouldn't worry about it, assuming that the site that you are getting the link from is just not a troublemaker, not a gangster on the website. I always use the thing, if somebody sees you hanging out with gangsters, they assume you're a gangster. Even if you're not, you could be a priest or chaplain or something. You can be the nicest guy in the world, but if you're hanging out with gangsters, people see you with gangsters, they think you're a gangster. So if you're getting links from bad websites, sites that are doing things that, they're spamming places, they have a lot of crappy links, they've got the same website. I mean, there was one guy had like 900 and some odd directories, all exactly the same, but on different domains. You got into one, you got into all 900. And that was like, oh my God, they were crappy directories. Nobody ever came from them. No traffic ever came to them. Low domain authorities, lots of spam links to them. You don't want to get involved with those people, just like you don't want to get involved with a gangster. Well, maybe you do, but I don't. So, stay away from the bad guys, what they call bad neighborhoods, and you should be fine. But you do have to be able to know how to do the due diligence on the site and just read through the content, man. Like if you read through the content, you go, oh my God, I would not want to go. I would not send, a client here. I would not send someone that I trust here. Then you don't want to be there. But if you look at, looks good, content looks good, information looks good, it's the website's easy to navigate. It seems to make a lot of sense. It's usable. It's friendly. You like being on the website, yeah, go for it, man. It's valuable. Go for it. 100%.
I just had this image in my head of like a website in a trench coat on a corner, and you come up to them and they like, open up their coat and they're like, hey, you want to go to a website?